Adventure south of the border, trophy fish to order. Let Mike and Charlie take you there with Adventure south of the border. Mike the Grisson, Charlie too, fishing together cause that's what they do. So come on down, fish the big blue water. Dreams come true, adventure south of the border. Dorado or marlins, what you got in mind? The Grizz can take you where you're sure to find. If tuna's what you're after, or maybe sailfish, the fight of the rooster you don't wanna miss.
Guys, we're here in Cabo, and we got a special guest you won't believe. You just can't believe. You know where the kangaroos live? Where they jump around? You know where the koala bears live? Those dumb animals that hang up in a tree? Well, really, they're not dumb. They look dumb, but they're really cute. You know what I mean? We got an Aussie here fishing with the Grizz and Charlie, all the way from Australia. Not only is he from there, he is a famous fisherman with shows, records, everything this guy does. And he's with Eagle Claw like we are. Paul, it's so wonderful to have you here.
Absolute pleasure, Grizz. Now, you're all probably going to think I speak very funny, but you want to see how I fish, it's even stranger.
Yeah, I mean, he does. We don't have a clue of what he says most of the time. He just starts talking and we smile and go like this. But I guess he's having the same problems with us. We're comparing the different names of fish. They call one thing, we call it another. But you know what? There's one thing that's most important. We're fishermen. And when you're fishermen, you're automatically friends and you have a bond. It doesn't matter what language you speak. There's this with them. Isn't that right, buddy?
It is so true. I always say fishing is about faces and places. You go to some incredible places like Cabo and you meet new friends that'll be friends for life.
Yeah, you know, that's a great thing about it. And Charlie and I are so fortunate to have them here fishing with us. He brought his family, he brought his son. I mean, and that's another thing you guys didn't know, it's safe. It's safe. Did you have any problems?
None whatsoever. And my boy, he's swimming at the pool with my wife, having a good time.
Yeah, imagine that. Did anybody cut your head off?
Not yet, hang on. No, it's still there.
So imagine that. Don't believe everything you hear. It's safe. Well, Guy, let's go catch some fish.
Let's nail it. Looking forward to catching some big ones in Cabo. So Grizz, after 10,000 miles, I'm finally fishing for roosters, am I?
Yes, you are.
And why is this a good spot for rooster?
Well, if you see the banks, they're all the beach is sand and it comes down and drops off. This is a channel where the bait fish work. So the roosters gotta eat. So what they do is they run right down the beach like this and they go for the sardines and stuff. That's why we fish for them here.
So
the ideal is where the rocks end and the sand starts off.
because that's where your bait's gonna be.
That's right. Yeah, like anything else, you know, like we're always close to a restaurant when it's time to eat. Well, they're the same.
And as we were saying earlier, we've run a fair way up the coast. Do the miles, get the smiles.
Yeah, we're gonna probably take off and do some real adventures.
Good work. Well, we're in the zone and we're ready.
Yeah, we are. I don't mind telling you, I'm excited.
I'm a little bit excited too, just a little bit.
I'm a whole lot.
This is just remarkable. I've never seen so many dolphins in one spot. As you can see, it's glass calm conditions, but there are so many dolphins, they're actually making the water rough. I reckon there's plus 1,000. And the best thing about this, there's some little baby ones, which I haven't seen for a long time. And they're jumping around with mum and dad, having a great old time. It is just so good. Dolphins are like whales and fireworks. You just never ever get sick of looking at them. How cool.
Well, we had to come in. The storm.
We're the storm boys. First time it's rained in a year and a half.
Yeah.
It's blowing 4,000 knots. What's going on?
Blew 4,000 knots, I don't think so.
Well, it's close.
But anyway, we do got a storm coming in. The Coast Guard pulled us in, but that's not a problem. We got a car, we got a truck, and we got boats in other places. We'll go get that rooster fish.
I can only hope this is getting very much like hard work.
Yes, it is.
Help me, Grizz, help me.
I'll take care of you, boiler. I'll take care of you. Well, you know, the hurricane came in. Port shut down. We've been cold off the water. Now I had to make a decision. Roosterfish it is. So we're going to load up and head out north. Heading up to La Paz. There, we're going to stop in Todos Santos. Want to show them something really neat. It's a special place for me, Hotel California. See what's going on there, show them around, and then keep on going. They like the desert, they like the cactus, so it's going to be a great trip on the road for them to see everything. And then I got a special treat for them. We're going to take them to one of my favorite places, the Bismarck. The Bismarck is a place right on the Broad Walk in front of the ocean, and we're going to have fish tacos, shrimp tacos. That's going to really surprise them. They've never had that before. We're going to do that. And then we better get to bed because 4:30 is going to come awful early because then we're headed to Punta Arena, one of my favorite places for the big roosters. And let's see if we can't get that and put some together. You know what? I'm pretty confident we'll catch roosterfish.
Well, Grizz, we're here. The famous Hotel California.
Hotel California. Can you believe it? We're rooster fishing, but we had to see Hotel California.
Now, it is impossible to come past that sign without humming a few bars of the famous song.
Are we
Are you
going to
ready?
hum it or are we going to sing it?
We're going to sing it.
All right, let's do it.
You ready? Here we go.
Here we go.
Welcome to the Hotel California. It's a lovely place.
Such a lovely place.
Such a lovely place.
Such a lovely place. Let's go. Isn't it beautiful?
It is just such a cool
I
place.
mean, look at this land.
Isn't it nice when you can actually come and touch a piece of history?
Yeah, it sure is. Or more than anything, a part of our heritage.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, well, you grew up with the Hotel California. I grew up with Led Zeppelin and Stairways to Heaven, but
I'm just trying to think who they are.
I don't think we're going to the Stairways to Heaven.
I hope not for a long time. A lot of roosters between now and then.
Hi, how are you?
Hola, fine, and you?
Good. This is the famous Hotel California,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Can you show us around? We would love to see it. That room up there is a room 5.
Wow.
That's the one where the ghost comes.
And you're saying that no one who works here even wants to go in there?
No, they won't.
They won't?
No, they won't.
So does anyone stay there?
No. No.
It's just left empty?
It's left empty. It's beautiful. You want to see it? I mean, really, you want to see it? I'll go get the key for it and we can go look at it.
A little look.
Okay.
But I'm standing very close to you and holding on at all times.
Okay, let's go get the key.
I'm scared. And he's big.
Well, we're here.
This is it.
This is it. This is where the ghosts are.
Oh, there's the mirror.
There's the mirror. This is the famous mirror where she sits here and brushes her hair. And there's her picture.
No way.
Yeah. This is the one that supposedly comes here, sits there, and brushes her long hair
Every night.
every night.
And,
And
she,
no one stay here.
And she is a beautiful woman too.
Yes, she is. This is it.
I'm feeling a little tingle in my spine. They had to send someone up here to clean the room and get rid of the leaves because it is so long since anyone's been in this room.
Yeah, they had to clean it up before we come in because, you know, no one comes here. The workers don't even like it. I think I could be all right with that lady brushing her hair.
I could think of worse ghosts.
Yeah, it's not that scary.
I mean, if I woke up next to you, I'd probably be more
Oh,
scared.
yeah, exactly. She's beautiful.
But
But that's what it is.
I can feel it. Well, Grizz, some people are storm chasers, but today we're storm runners. What are we doing?
Well, we're on our way to La Paz. As you see, we had a great stop in Todos Santos. We're almost at La Paz, and we're going after that rooster.
So basically we're moving up the Gulf trying to get away from the storm.
We're moving away from it. And you can see it's following us, but we're gonna beat it. We're gonna beat it.
Are we going to beat it? Are we still going to be south of the border when we go fishing? Are we just going to keep going north?
That I can't promise you. If this storm keeps coming, yeah, we'll be.
Good work. The adventure continues.
Yeah, it continues. Man, I'll tell you what, I never fought so hard for a rooster.
Just one fish.
One fish. You want hot?
Yeah, I'll go for a hottie. That's
Well, why don't you try just a little bit of that first?
I'll try this.
You like it? All right, we'll just put a little of that on it. Aquí, si quieres.
Beautiful. Done. They say 2468, dig in, don't wait.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not very cultured. Well, here they say provecho. Provecho.
Provecho.
Yeah.
Well, provecho.
Yeah, same here.
And cheers, big
And
ears.
cheers.
You can't come to Mexico without having tacos.
Excellent. Really good. Well, we finally got here, you know. after traveling. We got the port closed on us. It just hasn't been going our way for the famous But our luck changes today.
Our luck will change, and seriously, this place is like an oasis in the desert. How pretty is it?
Yeah, this is where the desert meets the water. Punta Arena, which is a great place right outside of La Paz, 45 minutes from La Paz. Fantastic.
And you know why I'm excited? Because this is traditional rooster fishing. Pangas, look at this.
Yeah.
Beach club, hills, desert. This is what fishing for
Yeah,
roosters
this
is all about.
is. You know, you guys can have Cabo. It's a beautiful place and everything. Nice place to luxury, but fishing is this. This is an adventure.
Shall we?
Yeah, we shall.
Let's adventure on. I cannot tell you how excited I am, mate. It's been a long, long journey.
Tell me about it.
I can sing La Bamba. Vara vara la bamba.
That's
Is that
good.
Spanish? Vara vara la bamba, necesito una vodka de gracia.
Una vodka de
Una
gracia.
vodka de gracia para ripartir, y arriba. Is that close?
Yeah, a
Because I'm
little
just making
bit.
up as I go.
I can tell.
Ay arriba, no pisere, por pisere.
Well, it sounds good.
Hey!
Don't understand what
No,
you're saying.
Neither do I. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Then I could use that money to recut it all.
Yeah.
Because I'll have to sit someone down and get what we've already got. Oh, fish on, Grizz.
Yeah!
Woo! And this does not look like fish water, does it?
No, it doesn't. That was just a surprise.
There's a bit of weight there, and it was a really bizarre take. Very different from what I would have imagined. My heart is in my mouth, Grizz, because he just sat there and eventually I got some weight, but it's not pulling line like I would imagine. You just never know what's going to turn up.
No, I don't think he knows. He hasn't seen the boat yet.
And when he sees the boat, he gets excited.
Yeah.
That is incredible. Now I'm going to come around here because I want to watch this outboard. There's a bit of weight there. He's just hanging down. Now, is this typical of what a rooster might do?
Yeah, it's typical. It's typical rooster. Or it's typical pargo or the big snapper.
Well, either would make me one very happy
Well,
camper,
whatever's
Grizz.
on the end of that's going to make you a happy man. I mean, come on, give me a break.
And we're going to make him famous in
That's
Australia.
right.
The boxing pargo, maybe. Oh, what have we got?
We got a rooster!
rooster!
Hey!
We have a rooster. What a beautiful fish. You wouldn't believe it. I've been dreaming of one of these fish for almost 2 decades.
Watch the motor.
And 2 decades of hard work. And my rod is bent, Grizz. And as you said, as soon as you saw the boat,
Yeah.
gone. Oh, look at that. The only
There,
time I've
leaning
ever
the
seen a
motor.
rooster. Is it running? Just point at me, Grizz, I'll tell you. Yep. You can extend the pole if you want. Well, this fish, the dreams of my nation are riding on it, because everyone in Australia wants to see a rooster fish. And I know the Grizz wants me to have a rooster
Yes,
fish in my
yes.
hands.
I want him in your
Just-
hand.
oh, look at that comb, 7 spines on top there. They're just so beautiful. Oh, look at the power. I've heard about the power of these fish. Look at him go. My heart is in my mouth. Look at that. What a fish. It looks like a queenfish crossed with a kingfish crossed with a giant trevally. And look at that comb. Woo! Oh. That is a rooster. Grizz.
Yeah! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
That was more like a wolf, but that is a rooster. Look at that comb, 7 spines. That is the fish I've dreamt of, Grizz. And let me just say, without the Grizz, this would have never happened because he has gone out of his way to bring a man from Australia all the way to Cabo and then La Paz so he could find himself a rooster. Come over here, Grizz. Come and enjoy this moment.
All right.
Thank you so much, my friend.
You're very welcome.
And you know what's even better than catching a rooster? We were just saying we're going to be best friends for a long time.
Ever, forever.
Because fishing is about good mates.
That's right. Let's get the hook out of his mouth.
Just hold him for you. Oh, I cannot tell you how excited I am. Look at those combs tickling my chin. That is just absolute gold. 7 dorsal spines. They actually put them up when they get excited, whether they're feeding or trying to get away from a bigger predator. And they are the Cabo rooster. Oh, Grizz, he's had a swim.
Yeah.
And I'm putting him back.
All right, let's get him back home.
Thank you so much, my
You're
friend.
welcome, buddy.
This is one of the greatest angling moments ever. Look at that comb. He's just going to cruise away. Look at him go. That is a very, very special fish. Oh, you have made my day, you rooster. Now, what does a rooster do? Now,
It's been hard, but we did it.
we have a tradition in
What's
Australia. When someone, a good friend, takes you and catches a species that they've never been seen before by that person, you know what they do? They give him a big man kiss and a man hug. The Grizz. I tell you what, if you want to follow this bloke, make sure you check out this website and this Facebook page because the Grizz adventures south of the border. Holy snappin' rooster. This is amazing and you are the man. I'm
Thank
loving
you,
his
buddy.
work.
It was a pleasure. It's a really pleasure. The thing of it is to get somebody like Paul, a professional that really knows what he's doing. You know, I fish with a lot of people and it's a real honor. I'm telling you, a real honor to fish with this man. He's great. But you know what?
What?
We got more fishing to do, buddy.
Hats off to the Grizz. Yep.
Fish on!
Well done, Grizz.
What are you doing?
I just had to tighten that a bit. He just played like the other one, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, you came out of the water.
That's unbelievable. Now, I heard the call, Grizz. Time to go home. Oh, look at him.
Look at him!
That's a big rooster, mate.
Yeah, and he's jumping, and that's rare.
Wow.
I mean, he's giving you a show.
Now, you know, I first come to Cabo nearly a decade ago on my honeymoon with my wife to catch a roosterfish, and we were about a month too early. We couldn't change the wedding date. So now, this is payback, and Christy, she's sitting by the pool with a cocktail. She's gonna be so envious when she sees this. But darling, I promise, I will bring you back. We'll take it fishing, won't we, Grizz?
Yeah, we will.
Holy snap, and look at that. I'll try, mate, but I just don't want to lose him either. This is a... Okay, that is a big fish. Look at that. Have they got teeth?
No, but you can't lip him.
Okay.
Lip him.
Oops, oops. Just back that drag off maybe a touch, Grizz, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. He's just too strong. What a fish. Now we're just trying to land this fish by hand because I don't want to harm him in any way, shape or form. So if he goes again, that's fine. If he gets away, that's fine because I don't want to put a gap in his jaw. Just keep that line tight between me and the rod tip if you can, Grizz. And I'll just sort of just hold him. Yes, I think I've got him. Hold him. Oh, that's all right. I just couldn't stop that fish. I didn't want to harm him. How big was he?
That one was 50 pounds.
50-pound rooster fish.
Yeah.
Man, that is amazing. And you saw it here. I couldn't get both hands around him. That is a cracking fish, and Grizz. Now we can close the show because now you've seen incredible rooster fish. Circle hook in the corner of the jaw. He's gone, he's on his way. We had another one swimming around. It's so good, mate. Can I come back?
Yeah, whenever you want.
I've got to work on the guns first, though, because that is gold. Follow this man in the States. He's a legend, and I'm a happy man.
Well,
what a fish. We didn't get the chance to show the people just how big it was, but that was the best thing for the fish.
that's right. You know, you fought that thing, and you know those big fish, you got to remember, their home is in the water. Yeah, we want to see them, we want to touch them, but is it the right thing to do? I'm not real sure. And a fish like that, we couldn't control him in the boat. If he would have fallen out of our hands, which probably would have happened, he would have been banging around, he would have hurt himself. What you did was the right thing by snapping him on that. I mean, that's the same thing we do with the marlins. We're never going to bring him in the boat. I mean, it's a chance that we could get hurt, it could flip and knock one of us out of the boat. It's a chance that we could hurt the fish. I mean, you had it, you touched it, you put it in. What more do you want?
It's a very good question. I don't think I could possibly want for any more. And to feel the power of that thing, I just wanted to lift him out of the water. To feel the power, I couldn't stop him.
That's right.
And that is what makes the Roosterfish so special.
That's right. That's where we go, and it's my favorite fish.
By a million miles, and it's fast becoming mine.
Well, what do you say we call it a day?
Let's call it a day, because it's a bit hot here.
Yes, just a little bit.
Put your toes in the sand. Do your blues melt away? Close your eyes, listen to the mariachi.